Good evening, YouTube. I hope everyone is well tonight. Tonight's video is going to be a quick little um, Q&A session. Some of you were nice enough to leave some questions for me, so I'm excited to get to answering them. For anyone who is new to my channel, welcome. And for all my subscribers, I appreciate you. I, I'm grateful for your continued support, and your likes and comments keep me doing this and keeps me going to provide this for you. So, without further ado, let's get to it. So the first question that I see is, what did I study in school? So I studied business management in school because I fell into a career that has been good for me. And at the time, I was going to school at night. So when I was taking business management courses at night, I was also working in a business during the day as well. So I got to experience get the experience, but also get the book smarts of it as well. So, but yeah, I went to school for business management, and grateful that I got to learn a lot of the expressions and different definitions and terminologies for that. So, the second question is, what are some of my hobbies? My hobbies include hiking. I just enjoy being out in nature and having that spirit reset, if you will. It's nice to just kind of be isolated and away from everything, and kind of clear minds, our minds get to be so cluttered during the week that we don't really get the time to just, cleanse them. So it's just nice to just be out in nature and the stillness and just green everywhere. It's one of my happy places. So I also like to meditate. In fact, I meditate and do breath work daily. Meditation is mostly just to kind of give myself that mindfulness, and I like to do breath work for my nervous system because I have a chronic illness, and it's the best way to make sure that my chronic illness, my illness stays somewhat normal, is to just kind of do some breath work to make sure that my nervous system is regulated. I like to do yoga. I will do yoga during the week. I'll do like maybe a night I go to a class, and maybe one of the nights I'll just kind of come home and do like something on YouTube. I'll find something on there and just kind of do something at home. I like to do, I like to read. I'm big into reading. I'm mostly into horror fiction, but I do like to also read a lot of self-improvement and self-awareness books. Just I'm all about knowledge, so anything I can learn from someone else's experience, or just anything in general, it's definitely going to pique my interest. Let's see, I covered hiking, reading. I like to make ASMR videos now. And something I actually started doing this year is I actually started learning how to do some more cooking recipes, and kind of like playing around with that. So I have a stomach issue, a chronic issue with my stomach. So it's important to me to eat certain things, and sometimes it was getting a little bit bland. But now I'm kind of experimenting a little bit more just to kind of get an idea of what's good for me, what's not. So I'm getting a little bit more creative. So that's something I'm doing this year for myself, just to kind of expand my horizons and my what I can and can't eat. Um, so yeah, that's something I like to do for myself. I like to go to the gym on the weekends. I'm a little bit of a weekend warrior. I'm all about yoga and mindfulness during the week, and you know, going to the gym and weight training on the weekend. So that's how I keep my body and my minds healthy, or at least try to be healthy. um, am I a city or a country person? This is a really good question because I feel like right now I'm in between. I've always been in a area that was pretty populated. Um, and right now, and just recently, I moved to a little bit more of a quieter place. But it's great because I am, I'm only like a minute or two away from like a town slash city area, and so, but I do enjoy having the quiet for my home life, but also have the city nearby in case I need to go in and go get something or take my yoga class or something like that. So it's great. So, but definitely enjoying the quietness and the little bit more of a suburban area. So I definitely am getting the benefits of that for sure. Um, am I an early riser or a night owl? That's a good question. I don't think I've been a night owl since I've entered my 30s. um, I just don't see the need to be out past a certain time during the week. During the weekdays, I'm usually in bed by 10, and weekends it's probably not much better. It's maybe like 11, 12 if I'm feeling dangerous. Um, but yeah, I have a chronic illness, and it's good to get a it's good to get enough sleep, or at least try to get enough sleep. Seems like there's never enough sleep for us to feel awake. So yeah, it's just nice to just have that, and um, I'm gonna be 40 next year, so I'm kind of just don't really feel the need to just be out past a certain time because I know I'm gonna get cranky and I know I'm gonna want my bed. So, and also it's just because I have an internal alarm clock where I am up at 5 o'clock each day, and um, there's just no way around it. I can maybe get a nap in shortly afterwards, but it's not going to be long, and my body is going to want to get going on the things that I need to do every morning, which is like my meditation, my breath work, and my prayer. So, but yeah, so I haven't been a night owl since probably just before my 30s. So, and I'm definitely not turning back. Um, what is my favorite trigger? Good question. I am. I kind of knew that I had tingles when I was a very young kid. Um, Probably as early as 3 years old. My father would take me to go get my hair cut, and I would literally start nodding off in the chair. Um, I would think that most kids would be, um, you know, like afraid to go to the barber because of like the scissors and stuff like that. But I was in my glory. But I remember one time when like the barber actually had to call my father over to hold my head up so that I wasn't knocking off in the chair. I also had these two friends I had growing up, and we would play barbershop sometimes, and I just always enjoyed them, making scissor sounds and shampoo sounds, and it was just nice to kind of feel that, and I enjoyed playing that game a lot. um, but yeah, though, so definitely haircut, anything with like scissors and stuff like that, water bottle sounds, shampoo sounds, and I also enjoy light triggers. So I always find an excuse to go get my eyes checked. um, and I just enjoy sitting there and having my eyes checked. Follow the light, checking my pupils, checking my peripherals. It's very relaxing to me, and I just enjoy it so much. So those are my top two: is the light and the scissors. So yeah, I learned from a very young age of certain things, and I think that's how I even stumbled upon ASMR. I'm getting to someone else's question right now. Um, I came onto ASMR because I used to watch Bob Ross videos to help me go to sleep, and I think I searched one day videos to fall asleep to or something like that, and this ASMR community came up, and it was really, first of all, it was great to know that I wasn't the only person who enjoyed this. I thought I was kind of like on my own on this, but it's nice to know that everyone else has these little triggers for them and helps them fall asleep. So, but yeah, I've been watching it for years, and it's helped me with my stress and anxiety, and um, it's what made me start doing this is um, just the fact that I enjoy giving peace to people. You know, um, I've I've always been told by friends that I have a very calming presence about me. It's very grounding. It's very calming. They just feel relieved when they talk to me. So, um, I mentioned this in my first video that I was very thankful for someone who kind of gave me a little kick in the butt to get going in this. It was my well, we weren't actually fully together, but we did share something. Um, and she was the one who said, why aren't you doing this? And I said, I don't know. I've always been wanting to, but I never tried it. And she kind of just gave me that little nudge to do it, and she's, gave me the confidence to kind of pursue this. So I'm always going to be thankful for her, not just for that, but just in general. So, but yeah, it's another way to give to help people heal through ASMR, and that's why I do it. And that's why I appreciate everyone who leaves a comment or subscribes to my channel, because it helps me to know that I'm doing what I'm set out to do. So, but yeah, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy um, giving people peace, and helping them with their anxiety or helping them go to sleep, whichever of the two. So, um, what's my favorite music and bands? I don't really have a favorite genre of music because I listen to just about everything. And when I say everything, I do mean everything. I I do. So just to kind of give you um, some perspective on that, Spotify last year told me that I listened to over 114 genres. So take that for what you will. And the yeah, it's just great. It's just great to just I just find music to be such a I don't know what the word is. I'm looking forward to it, but it's there's something magical that happens whenever you listen to music, and I'm a student of it, and I just enjoy listening to all types of it. Right now, I'm currently into alternative. I'm into anything synthwave, whether it's retrowave, synthwave, you know, like right now there's retro wave, which is like I like to listen to the Midnight and VHS collection. I also listen to synthwave from the 80s, so a lot of I listen to a lot of Flock of Seagulls. Um, I enjoy listening to alternative, so anything like Pearl Jam and Bush and live, you know, Smashing Pumpkins. I just enjoy all that too. Music was a big thing for me growing up. In fact, I can actually remember my first album I bought, and it was a cassette. It was on my cassette player, and it was Michael Jackson History, History 1 and 2, the compilation. So I just, you know, it was, I think I liked this current song of his at the time, and I just bought the album, and I listened to that album every day. So it was it's definitely something that you know, I've listened to since I was a kid. My parents would always play music in the house. My mom would play anything with like from like the 80s, like Chicago and Journey and Whitesnake and all that. And then she would also play a lot of show tunes and Motown. She actually got me into musicals. Um, and then my father, on the other hand, was also playing a lot of like old psychedelic classic rock, like Jethro Tull and Cream and Procol Harum, Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Pink Floyd, all of that. So, and he also was playing doo-wop as well. So I got to like hear different genres, and I think that carried well into like my own journey with music because I'm just not closed off to anything. I like to listen to anything, and I think that everything feels good. And you know, the other music genre that I'm into is also like Norse folk music. Um, so, but yeah, it's music is definitely a thing for me. I don't think I have a favorite band either, but if I had to take a stab at one, it's probably the Smiths, just because I just find the music so incredible, and I'm hoping one day they can get back together. Uh, I know they teased it a couple of times, but it never came to fruition. So I'm just hoping that they can um, get their differences aside for one tour, and it doesn't matter where they are. I would be there for that. So let's see here. And lastly, what is my favorite holiday? My favorite holiday is Halloween. Always has been. I enjoy dressing up. I'm actually very creative with my costumes. I am actually going to be one of the Peaky Blinders this year, and I am going to. I just enjoy spooky season. I enjoy everything that goes into it. I enjoy going to haunted houses, watching scary movies, the old slasher films. Halloween, Michael Myers is definitely by far my favorite, like, Halloween movies to watch, along with Saw. And but yeah, that's by far my favorite. And I just enjoy like everything in fall. Fall, everything feels very fresh in fall, especially after a long summer. You get that first crisp air, and just lets you know that Halloween's near. And I also just enjoy going to like haunted cities as well. So, but yeah, I think that's it. And I appreciate you all for watching this video, and look out for more definitely soon. I have a few more ideas I want to do and try them out. But yeah, other than that, I hope everyone has a good night tonight, and I hope I will see you later.